Okay, so I'm going to show you guys a little bit more about how to use ClassKick. It's a great new app that has been around for only a couple months and it's available for free in the Apple App Store. It's a great way for teachers to make worksheets, hand them out, and work with students without ever having to step foot near a photocopier. And it's a great way to allow students to help each other and for this teacher to give one-on-one feedback directly to the students. So ClassKick's super easy to use. The videos on their website are really short and quick, but I'm going to show you in a little bit more detail a few other options and things that you can do within the app. So when you jump into the app, you're going to come to this screen. Teachers, obviously, we're going to click on the bottom there. When you sign up for an account, it's just going to ask you to create an account with an email and a password. So no username or anything that you have to remember. And everything that you create in your account is actually going to be stored on the ClassKick servers forever. So any changes that you make or your students make to their assignments are going to be stored so that they can be accessed anywhere, anytime, from anywhere in the world, as long as you've got that Wi-Fi connection, which is really cool. So once you've entered your email and your password, you're going to come to this screen here. Now, I've already started a blank assignment here for us, but in order to start a new assignment, you're just going to go and click on the Add button. Up here in the corner, it's going to ask you for a new title for your assignment, and then you can just get going. To delete an assignment, you're just going to come down to the assignment and you can slide your finger across there. Really simple to delete that assignment if you no longer want to use it. So we'll start with the one that I'd sort of started to line out for our class here today. Now you'll see also it's got some rosters there. So what that is that you can use the roster, say if you were a secondary teacher or really any teacher that's going to be teaching the same lesson twice, and you've got two classrooms of kids and you want to be able to see one class at a time, or you want to see different other groupings if you needed to group your students in different groups together. You can easily go in and add another roster by clicking the plus button here. You can also click the roster itself and change the name of it, change the color of it, and you don't have to worry about auto-populating anything. Although when you do have a new one like this here, you see a whole bunch of weird kind of things. You want to delete those rosters and those names on the list, and then you can just create a new one if you wanted to start over again. And you can rename those whatever you want. Only you as the teacher are going to see those groupings, and the only thing you're going to give to your students is this code number right here to access this set of worksheets that we're going to make. So to make the worksheets, at the bottom here you'll see you've got some blank pages. You can add questions just by clicking on the add question. To delete one, just simply hold it for a second. You're going to pop up with those extra options. In the bottom corner here, it's going to allow you to duplicate one of the pages, or you can click the X button to delete one. So let's go back into how to create one. So when you click one of the pages, you're going to get this really great whiteboard sort of page. You can draw on it with any color of marker that you want. Up here in the corner, you're going to get a few color options and also an eraser. So if you wanted to write something, you can do that right on the board there. You can erase it all at once, or you can erase pieces at a time if you like also. What I like the best about this app is that you can use screenshots of work that you might have already created. So maybe you've already created a document in Pages or on Google Drive or Dropbox or something like that. What you want to do beforehand or while you're working here is go in and take some screenshots of those pages that you want to include. Now, you could also pull stuff right from the internet. I found a few websites that have free printables, so I figured that those would be the best places to pull information from. That if they're going to be legal for us to print, then I should be able to use them for here as well. So I'm just gonna flip over to my internet browser here. I've already got another page open here that had some neat stuff that I thought I would want to include in my lesson. So I took a screenshot of that, and when I come back into my app here, I can click on the camera roll button. It's going to take me over to my camera roll, and then I can simply choose that screenshot that I took and create some crossing boxes. You can resize the boxes just by dragging on the edges, and you can create multiple boxes. So if I want both of these pieces but not the little character in the middle, I can select both of those and then just click use, and it's going to bring them into my page. Just by using 2 fingers, I can drag them around. No, it doesn't look like it brought in my second one. That's one little glitchy thing that I know that they're working on some of those little things, but it's really easy to go back in and just pull in that other piece, and I can pinch it to resize it. This looks like a pretty good size that you could work in, and there, I've got that there. And then maybe I'm gonna want to put some text on the screen. I can double tap it, and then I've got that, and I can move that text over as well. Now, text resizing is one option that right now is not available in this app. It is a thing that they're working to include. So there, I've already got one page done. I can go over to my next page. I could go back here, add in a screenshot. I could choose a voice recording, or I could choose to put in a website link as well. Okay, so to add a website, I can just copy a link in that I've already gone ahead and put already onto my clipboard earlier, and I can label it whatever I want. The video that I chose is kind of an ABC video, and then I can move that to wherever I want in the screen as well. And again, I could ask the students to watch this video and write some comments about it, and reposition all of those things there. And that could be my page, leaving room for the students to comment on it. When you're done, when you've got your pages ready, just click the check mark in the top box, and you're back to your main screen there, and you can kind of get a preview of what your pages are going to look like. If you need to go in and change anything, you can go back and change what you've got written there, resize whatever you need to do to make that ready for your students. You can also reorder the pages just by holding them down and sliding them over. And once you've got something ready, you don't need to save anything any further. Just give your students that class code, and they'll be able to enter it. So once your students have that code, you can go over here and just simply click on View Student Work. So when you're in the teacher screen, you can see all of the students who have previously logged in or are in your roster, and also the ones that are currently active. If you want to change who's in your roster, you can just go back to that main page and delete people off the list if they're not in class that day, or they're not part of the right class. But here you can see that I've got three students here. 2 are grayed out because they're not currently active, but this student here is actively working on her assignment, and I can see when she's working on things, and and she can at any point in time um, raise a hand, and I'll see that that come up here on my screen saying that Lucy here wants some help. So if I just tap that, I can go right into Lucy's screen, see what she's working on. I can give her feedback right away. At the bottom corner here, I can add pre-made work kind of stickers, and I can always add a new one if I just want it to be a sticker. I can add some text to it. Um, and then I can assign point values even to those just by tapping on the numbers. And if I want to leave her a sticker, I can do that. I can leave it on her page there, or if I decide I don't want it at any point in time, just like everything else, there's a trash bin over onto the side there. And then when I'm finished helping with her, I can just go up here, click the back button, and I'm back on that main page. And Lucy then can see all of the work that the feedback that you've given on her page and continue to work. From the student page, you can also ask you can also allow students here to help each other. So by checking that box, that notification will also show up on other students' ClassKick app, and they can just go and jump right in to help. And I'll show you a screenshot of kind of what that looks from the student point of view, because they're not actually seeing the name of the student in their class who needs the help. It's all set up anonymously so that it's not always the same one person helping everybody, or the student really then doesn't get to decide, oh, I want to just help my friends. And they're really able to help everybody in the class without that biased kind of addition of only wanting to help certain people in the class, which I think is really great. Now, even if as your students are working, you see something in an assignment that you want to change, you might want to add, you can simply go back to your main screen. And if you were going to add a new question, a new anything, you can go back in and add that, check the box off, and then your students, they're going to be able to instantly now have all three of those pages on their screen as well, and you can see what they might add to your creations as they're doing it as well. So I think that's a really good a good tool as well, that if you notice there's a mistake or you need clarification, or you've decided to add another page, you can do that all while the students are still actually engaged in the activity. So I'll add a few more screenshots here on the end of this video, and have fun.